What's going on, guys? Kelly here, and today we're playing Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. But before we get into that, I wanted to mention that I did put up an Etsy store with a few of my shirt designs on it. I will continue to use Amazon for a lot of my shirt designs, but they do limit the amount of slots that you have until you sell a certain amount of shirts, and then, you know, they take a while to approve updates, whereas on Etsy I can just put up shirt designs almost immediately when I finish them. So head on over, there's a link down below. I just put up the Dank Meme Bro shirt and the Aesthetic shirt. I feel like those are up your guys' alley. Maybe not, I don't know. But that being said, I'm done selling out. Let's jump into some gameplay. Now, this is gonna sound like some super clickbait garbage, but I promise you, this is the best deck I have used in a long time, and I made it. I mean, it's not like anything special. I'm not like super creative with this, but essentially it's just a zoo deck, which, if you're not familiar with the term, it originated probably back in the first collectible card game. I don't know, but it's in Magic, Hearthstone, all of those guys, and basically you just want to flood the board with a lot of zombies that are super easy to play but still provide awesome value. And then, you know, it's good to have some sticky zombies like Barrel of Deadbeards. Sticky means, you know, when you kill it, it's not gone, it comes back. Another example of that would be Portal Technician, but he's too expensive for this deck. So basically it's just Zoo with card draw and Valkyrie. Valkyrie, of course, and that goes with Teleport Zombie, and you know, you can, there's a lot of combos. I'll show them to you as we go. There's no way I can cover all of the combos and awesome synergies within this deck without actually getting into it. I know it looks really simple because it's 4 copies of every card in the deck, but it's good. It's really good. My loss rate is incredibly low, and just about every game that I ended up losing was definitely my fault. Like, it wasn't the deck's fault, it was because I misplayed like a noob. So hopefully I can show off how good the deck is, or I'll just get smashed, and I don't know. That happens sometimes. We don't really need a bonus attack yet. Good hand. Good hand. I'm gonna pass and draw the cards. Normally I would put the Leprechaun Imp down, but I figured we're playing against Solar Flare, so it would probably just get sunburnt anyway. So, you know, that's fine, I guess, but I did want, the reason I wanted to play it was for Quasar Wizard, so it would be kind of pointless to do that. We'll do this so we can block and have something sticky there, and gross. And then next turn we can do a Leprechaun Imp and a Quasar Wizard, Quasard, if you will. I don't know. I think this will work. We might have a few options here. Nope, okay. I was thinking maybe we would draw the little rocket where you kill a good dude and do 4 damage, because if we got that, we could put the Barrel of Deadbeards and use it on itself, hit Sunflower for 4 damage, and then that would kill the Blooming Heart. But things don't always work out how you want them to. We'll do this and see what we get. That's pretty good, actually. I might end up wanting to use that. If he somehow kills the Captain Deadbeard, then, oh, he's not gonna. Blooming Heart will trade. We'll do 4 damage this turn, and so far so good. I know that we're supposed to really be flooding the board here, but it's okay to have a slow start if your opponent also has a slow start. You just gotta make sure that at some point you get to critical mass where you have so many threats that can't be dealt with, that it, I don't know, makes it hard for them. It's also nice because you're not really vulnerable to Doom Shroom unless somehow things get real crazy, which doesn't happen often. Most of the time I just chip them down with, low damage guys, especially helpful when we have Bullseye from whatever that one card is called. I'll show you when we get it. I really want to do this and risk it. Alright, I don't think she's going to get a 3 block. I don't think she's going to get a 3 block. She's going to take the 4. Yes! And then she can block one of the 2s. And that's fine with me. Nice. How's that for a second best taco of all time? Not great. Not working great for you, Sunflower. We have a 0 too. That's not exactly Amazon Prime material. I don't want to play Regifting Zombie until we have the Medulla Nebula down, so then we can we can work with the actual cards we get instead of giving Sunflower more Solar Flare. I don't know why I keep calling it Sunflower, just because the name's right there. But what do we do here? Right here? Sure. Save the bonus attack. Yeah. You need to have brains to use the Regifting Zombie better than your opponent, because otherwise it's just kind of a zero-sum card, because you both get 2 cards. Who cares? But if you can do this, and then you get 3 extra brains, which makes the regifter free, and you get 1 bonus brain, that makes it worth it. Oh man, we're just really not drawing much here, though. There? I don't know. See, now we have too many brains. Hopefully he ends up killing the regifter zombie, and then we can use those free brains again, because we weren't able to do something slick. This, honestly, is when I get a little bit nervous, like when a Solar Flare has a ton of cards stacked up, but then that happens, and we could do this. We shouldn't have used it, honestly. And then we could do that. And then might as well just play 1 Valkyrie. If you play 1 Valkyrie just as a fake out, then oftentimes, wow, and it went through. That's really cool. If you play a Valkyrie as a fake out, people generally think, oh, he's given up. You know, he is like already popping off with his best card, so he's screwed. But in reality, it's just like, oh, I got another one hidden up my sleeve, and I have a teleport zombie on the battlefield. This is who I was talking about earlier. Disco Knot. Wow, that's an easy name to remember. I don't know how I forgot that. But it's super useful. A little bit less useful since we're using a Valkyrie. But for the most part, when you're actually doing the Zoo Swarm before you Valkyrie, it's an incredible card. Because it's like most of the time people can kind of ignore taking 1, 2, maybe even 3 damage here and there. But it's really hard to do that when it's Bullseye. Because... do we bonus attack here? Yeah, probably. I don't see why not. Yeah, get him down to 4, and then 2, and then we still have our teleportation zombie. He didn't put the chomper in a place where it could kill that, so I feel like this is gonna be GG. I've played around a little bit with the idea of putting actual teleports in there, because teleport zombie is pretty removable. Dude, you're still dead. You are still 100% dead, sir. We'll put that there. And I think we're gonna BM just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're Brainstorm, but here comes Super Brains saving the day. Not really saving the day. We had this the whole time. It came close because, I mean, it didn't look like it came close, but we were out of cards in our hand, and they had a stacked hand. So if somehow they removed that teleportation zombie, we could have been in a rough spot, because they removed that, then we have to play the Valkyrie, and then, or wait until we get another teleportation zombie. But it's not good, because if they can remove that Valkyrie because you played it before them, then you're sunk, unless you got a good board presence. Coming in again against a Captain Combustible. Hopefully it's not ridiculous click peas garbage or repeat moss garbage, but I'm fine with it if it is, because we're kind of using a BS deck too. That stands for Brainstorm. I swear. Christian 66. It's probably just Christian, but there's a Y in there. Gotta pronounce that Y. It's not a silent Y, guys. Christian. I don't know. How would you pronounce? You don't pronounce that with a silent Y. There's no such thing as a silent Y. Guys, if there's a silent Y, do not comment about it. I don't care. I do care when people take a very long time on turn 1. Like, if it's a later turn and you really want to plan out your slick move, like Trump as far as Hearthstone goes, like, go ahead. But first turn, like, did it really take that long for you to figure out you wanted to Meteor the Leprechaun Imp? I don't think it did. Oh, that's a good card. Very good card. Teleportation Zombie is honestly one of my favorite cards right now, because, I mean, on top of the absolutely OP effect, it's a 1/5 with Bullseye for 2 cost and a Gravestone. It's like, what? Who designed that? I know it's a legendary, but who designed this? It's crazy, right? Maybe he'll kill it and he'll think like, I thwarted his plan. Nope. Okay, he's gonna let it slide. That's fine with me. I think next turn we will Medulla and then make 2 backup dancers and hope that they land in the lane. That seems like the way to go, because that means no matter what, one of them will hit one of them, and then we can play our Quasar Wizard. Dude, you're kind of screwed right now, man. Oh, both of them. So we have 6. So I don't. Do we play Quasar Wizard and try to get a good thing, or do we play Regifter and try to get a good thing? We're mostly zombies in this deck, so I think getting the superpower would actually be better. That kind of helps, I guess. It gets Repeat Moss. 1 away from death, which isn't quite death. Speaking of 1 away from death, I kind of had... I tinkered with the idea of having Fireworks Zombie in here, and he was in the deck for a bit, but he's just a little bit too expensive for what he does. His main purpose in a lot of decks I was finding was just to pop the Barrel of Deadbeards, and now that we have that rocket where you can sacrifice a zombie... This guy quit? No, okay. Now that you can do that with the rocket, it's not as necessary to have fireworks. Although it is still a viable option if any of you guys don't have all of these legendaries. Because I know this is an incredibly pay-to-win deck. Like, this is... Oh, man. This is top tier. Top tier bogusness. Okay, so that's a bonus attack there. But... ooh, look at you. Clearing my board. But not clearing the board that would give me the free brains. That's very smart. Yikes. He really just... He cleared the whole dang thing, didn't he? We got 1/1/1 left. And he'll be at 14, we'll be at 16. Same block meter, kind of. Is this... Is this? Yeah, because then that'll protect us from anything that he can do. As far as tricks go, like, he can't do anything with tricks this turn. And if he tries to kill some of our zombies on the ground, that's fine, because that'll empower our Valkyrie, which we can play so long as he doesn't figure out a way to kill our teleportation zombie. Ooh, that's a spicy meme, bro. Do we get rid of that, or do we... Oh, we probably do, huh? That's a little rough. But I do also very much want to... I want to do the 8 damage, but I want to get the Valkyrie buffed more, too. Oh, man. If we draw a teleportation zombie, I'll be a happy camper. If we don't, we might die. Yeah, I don't know. There might have been a way to do that. Win, somehow. I don't know if there was, but I don't... We really gotta hope that we draw into a gravestone on this turn, because... all it takes is like a couple of tricks, honestly. Like, that's literally all that it takes. I guess we'll just do this. I don't want to pop that Valkyrie yet. We have an insane amount of brains right now, but nothing to really spend it on. That's kind of the problem. It is a zoo deck, and it's like it works out well most of the time, but occasionally you get situations like this where you're full up on Brainz, but you don't really have anything to play because you're not trick heavy. I don't know if he didn't realize that wasn't a trick or what the situation was there, but okay, basically what we're worried about here is not getting a teleport zombie, I think. Like, that's kind of my only issue here at the moment. Okay, well, uh-oh. Oh man, what do we do about that? I don't know, honestly. Maybe I should have saved that because I could draw into no, because Deadbeards wouldn't help because he would just play a trick in between that to buff him up even more. I think we're dead, honestly. That seems to be what's gonna happen here, is we're gonna lose. Oh god, maybe not. This is like, this is our one chance, our one opportunity to seize everything we've ever wanted. Man, it's weird. I told you guys this was gonna be like the most bomb deck ever, and then it's kind of not working that great. And I like how that went right where the Valkyrie was supposed to go. I know it was fairly likely that it was gonna go there, but man, that sucks. And he's got that. That's cool. Nah, that's great. That's great, buddy. So we'll do this and just hope we get something cool as a superpower, I guess. I don't know. What do we get? Draw 2 cards. Not helpful. Not helpful at all at this particular moment. Oh, that could have been really sick beforehand, but at the moment it's not helping anybody. Rough stuff. We're at 2. Relatively close to blocking, but okay, we got the regifter, so that's gotta help a bit somehow. Oh man. Okay, so we just gotta block every single bit of damage that we can. All he's gotta do is basically play 2, maybe 3 tricks, and we're boned. But hopefully he'll have this poetic sense of heroism where he wants to make it super epic when he wins. Like, that's the hope. And then somehow we can squeak out a win. Rough stuff, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. So we're gonna have to sacrifice one of our dudes to... Oh gosh, we gotta hope that we... Oh, see, that shouldn't have happened there. Dang it, we lose. Okay, well, the hope was the 2 damage would go to the Valkyrie. Please block. Please block. Please block. Don't get a bonus attack. Oh, he can play it, and we lose. Just don't play it. Just be like, I got this. I win. Don't play it. Oh, we were very close. But, you know, this deck is not invincible. I just said it was very good. And as you guys can see, it is very good. We got very close to winning. And you guys will probably comment and tell me how I could have won. But that's in the past now. And we'll deal with that when it comes. But... yeah, I think this deck is super awesome. If you guys have any, you know, ideas to make it better or anything like that, I'm open to ideas, but honestly, this is helping me rank up so quickly. It doesn't look like it, but I've barely played it all, and this is the progress I've made. So, I don't know. If you have any other decks you want to send in, tweet them to me at narkellydub, comment them down below, or click the link down below. That being said, this is Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. I am Narkelly. You guys are awesome, and as always... thanks for watching.